How you doing, everyone? Scott here, back at last again. Life is getting in the way, but never mind. I think it's been again about 2 weeks since I've made a video, which is ridiculous. I've actually been sitting here getting jealous of people making videos because I've had no time. Kind of self-inflicted. Last weekend I was out 2 nights in a row and I just can't do that shit anymore. I was dying for about 3 days after it. I was out Friday night. Saturday night I had a friend over from Abu Dhabi who is Scottish but moved out with his family to Abu Dhabi because of work. So he was back for 10 days and it's just, we went out Friday, Saturday night and I've still not recovered. So like I said, kind of self-inflicted, just been hungover, tired and working, so that's why I've not been making videos. And I've also not been making videos because I've not really had anything to show. I've not really bought a whole lot over the last few weeks. It's just kind of been coming in dribs and drabs. So there's some great videos out there just now that I'd like to respond to. So I might do a couple of them today as well. But I'm not making any promises because that all just gets shot out of the sky when I try to plan something. So anyway, bit of an update. I've got a wee stack of vinyl to show and I've got one CD. Really not been buying much or many CDs over the last couple of months, but I'm going to try and rectify that because I've got a few on my want list that I really need to get. So anyway, I'm going to show you one CD in this update and the rest will be vinyl. And I'm going to start with the CD, and it is from System of a Down and it's the album Mesmerise from 2005. I am not the biggest System of a Down fan. Everyone will know the album Toxicity, which is arguably their most successful album, but I was never ever into that album. I obviously know the kind of hit songs off it, but I tried to listen to it a few times and I just could not get into it. But then a couple of weeks ago I basically was sitting on the couch and a song popped into my head, and the song was BYOB from System of a Down. So I went on YouTube, listened to it because I hadn't heard it in so long, and I basically thought, I wonder what album that's off. So obviously I learned it's from Mesmerise, listened to the album and I thought it was absolutely amazing. So I went out and bought it. This is pre-owned. It does come with this little, it's like a wee obi strip, and then opens out the wrong way, which is confusing, but still. And yeah, just a really great album. I mean, I've had this for about a week and a half now, and I've listened to it about 6 times. It's really, really good. So that is System of a Down, Mesmerise. So like I said, the rest will be vinyl, and these were really, really cheap pickups. So I'm going to tell you how much they were along the way. So my most expensive one I've bought over the last couple of weeks, this was £7 delivered to my door, and it was from eBay. It was brand new and sealed. I've been watching this for months and just never bought it. And I mean, the main reason I wasn't going to buy it was because the lyrics are in a different language. But I thought to myself, I love this band and I'm going to end up buying this album anyway. So I finally picked it up, and no, it's not Sabaton. It is the debut from TNT from 1983. This is the 2012 reissue, and like I said, this has been on eBay, brand new and sealed for months, and I've just never picked it up. And the price actually dropped from £9 to £7, so I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to get it. Does come with its own custom sleeve, and as you can see there, the lyrics are in Norwegian. I don't know any Norwegian, I'm not going to lie, but like I said, this will be an album I will pick up in the future anyway, so why not just pick it up now while it's on the cheap. So that's what I did. So that's TNT, their debut from 1983. Now the next 4 I'm going to show are from the same seller on eBay, and the first record I'm going to show is the one record I was actually after. but they were so cheap, and the seller was basically saying I can fit 6 records in a package. So basically the postage and packaging was £4. The records were £2.50. So I thought I'd be as well just picking some records just to fire in, just to make it worth my while. I was not expecting anything special from these records for £2.50. I was expecting them to be beat up, scratched, scuffed, whatever, but I was pleasantly surprised. So anyway, the first record, this is the record I was actually looking for, is 1986's Medal of Honor from TT Quick. Now if you don't know TT Quick, they sound very much like Accept, and the reason for that is you've got Mark Tornillo, or Mark Tornillo, not sure how you pronounce his name. He is now the current singer with Accept, and him and Udo have really similar voices, so picked up this, obviously really cheap, and it's a really great album. I would say the production is a bit fuzzy, it could be a bit cleaner, but the songs are really great. So if you've not checked out TT Quick, I would give these guys a shot. Really good. So that was the record I was looking for. So that was £2.50. The next one's, well, basically I just thought I'll better go through this guy's stuff, because if these records are going for £2.50, then I'd be as well just sticking just any old shit in just to make it worth my while. But I did find some records that were worthy of being in my collection. So the next one is from Accept, and it's their live album Kuben, which actually translates to, I looked this up, translates to pirate version. This is a 6-song live kind of EP, recorded in Japan in 1985, and this was released between Metal Heart and Russian Roulette. And this was always a record I was going to pick up, but it just so happened to be £2.50 from the seller. And the record's in really great condition. I mean, the inner sleeves will be getting changed out. Some of these, don't know what they've done with that. But yeah, and the thing with this seller is he had records like Dire Straits. I think it was Making Movies, and is it Love Over Gold, which are great albums, but he had them priced at £20. And if they were £2.50, I would have bought them as well. But he obviously had a lesser view on his metal albums, because all the metal stuff was £2.50, so that's good for me. So yeah, the next one was Kuben. The next two were basically fillers to make the package worthwhile. One I didn't expect to like, but I did, and one I expected to like but didn't. The one I expected to like but didn't was Trash, and this is their debut Watch Out from 1983. I'd heard of Trash, I'd seen their albums out in the wild, but I'd never heard them. And this is really in the vein of AC/DC, and as some of you may know, I'm not the biggest AC/DC fan. I find it really hard to get into AC/DC. I do like a couple of their albums, but yeah, this is very AC/DC-ish, and I mean, it was okay, but it didn't really do a lot for me. So although it did come with the custom inner, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It was £2.50, so I'm not going to complain about that too much, and it was in good condition. So that is Trash and Watch Out. And the one I didn't expect to like but did This was basically just trying to fill the package up. But this was really good. And it's from 1982, I think. And it's Tygers of Pantang. And the cage. That's it, the cage. I thought this was really, really good. A bit softer than I thought it was going to be. But I really, really enjoyed it. It does come with the custom inner, which is kind of falling apart a little bit, but like I said, £2.50, not going to make a huge deal about that. I thought it would come in worse condition. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with this album. I've not listened to a whole lot of Tygers of Pantang. I've seen them getting showed a lot, but yeah, really good stuff. So that was that one. So that's my purchases out of the way. The next one is just a small bit of VCLT from my good friend Nathan White. I've mentioned Nathan a few times in my videos. He just picks up some amazing stuff, and I always say just look for your own stuff. But he said, look, I found this album, it was cheap, and I've not seen you show it, so I'm going to send you it out. And he sent me it out, and it's an amazing album. I'd heard of this band, but I hadn't really dived too deeply into their material, and I'm so glad, Nathan, you sent me this, because it is a great album. And it's female fronted sleaze rock band Smashed Gladys. This is Social Intercourse. This is from 1988, and I was really, really impressed with this. Really, really great album. There's a photo of the band there. So you can see that kind of sleaze, late 80s sleaze rock image. And yeah, really enjoyed this, Nathan, so thank you very, very much for sending me that out. Just an awesome, generous guy, just a great guy. So that is my update. As usual, you can let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll be a bit more active, because I'm literally sitting here watching your videos, and well, maybe I should stop watching your videos and maybe make some videos, but I don't know, I kind of enjoy watching your videos more than making videos. So anyway, you can let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll be back very, very soon. Cheers, guys.